Hey guys, come on over. We've got our fall garden tour and it's gonna be pretty for you right here on my take on home and garden. Well guys, here we are around the house in our fall garden, and here's our welcome banner. Like in Hawaii, the pineapple. Luckily, we've had rain for a week. Here's our wonderful planter with sedum, and you'll see some things repeat. But this, I always love to show the delicate little flowers on the aloe. Most of the aloe is bloomed out and over, and this is still out. Wonderful tropical breeze today, and this is our plumbago. I'm not going to bomb you out with talking, but I'm going to let you know what everything is you're seeing. The golden sedum that loves the sun, and here, coming back for the third bloom, our little mums. So precious. Our monkey grass, it's got little lavender blooms, and here is some penta and a wonderful garden plate. That's an English garden when you have a plate out in the garden. Once again, our variegated Chefflera. And I'm going to show you a standard Chefflera as well. This, it looks like monkey tail, but it is a lifesaver plant, and I'm coming in on a lifesaver. They swell up and look exactly like a cherry lifesaver. It's unbelievable. This has bloomed for months now, and there's a few left. And one we just love. You can start it anywhere, get a little piece of root and start a new arrowhead plant. And I think we love it because of the variegated and different leaves and colors. Each leaf will have a different color. Again, the gold sedum with the mix of the lifesaver plants and some starter jades that I always do from the big mother jade. This is our 14-year-old geranium, and I moved it out of the sun from the front porch to save her because we've been in the 90s for 3 months. Here's Mr. Gecko being nosy in the garden angel. This is a typical standard philodendron. Bird of paradise plant behind, but I want to show you this like I always like to. Here in Florida with our weather, this philodendron can run and grow, and the leaves get bigger. This is up our big pine tree, and I love this lighthouse. She's had better days, but it's still cute in the garden. Here's our pink bromeliad, and then the red cordyline. Still have a bloom. Amazing. Usually they're finished up. She's got a big beautiful bloom again. This is our elkhorn philodendron. They're slightly invasive, so I got her in a pot. And we'll swing over and see some more beautiful like this Musenda. Now there is one in the pink, as I mentioned. Still haven't gotten it. very unique little yellow flowers on her. There's an ostrich fern, a hanging basket, and then wonderful, behind our begonia here is our staghorn fern. And just a few years ago it was just a cutting. We're gonna drop down, I think, and see St. Michael statue tucked in the variegated Schefflera. And I love to show the multicolored variegated leaves on this snow on the mountain. Here, they're more of a tree. This is taller than me now than a bush. You see everything from red, maroon, even to milky white leaves on that. Here's those 3 cuttings. They've taken off like crazy of the rubber plant. An asparagus fern, and this is another variety of croton. And St. Joseph, caretaker of the little children. Our bleeding heart, and this is Dracana, and if she's in the ground it will come up and root along and pop up where you don't want it to, so you gotta watch her. Variegated Dracana. Here is a standard Schefflera, just so you see the difference. Most Floridians know that, but I'd like to get it out to anyone that's interested. And once again, here's the variegated. And those cuttings start pretty easy too. Little snippet and some rooting hormone in a moist pot. Now, all our regulars know, starting with this Xanadu philodendron, we like a cottage garden, an eclectic mix. And I joke about this, but I'm really serious. Plants have priority here. I've always teased the kids, and Angela will tell you, I love to let them go to a point. You know, they're not going to take over the house and climb up the whole house. But look at what letting them go a bit. It skirts everything you're showing in your garden. The Purple Queen, with its delicate little pink flowers, this incredible planter we got right after we got married, and this is Asian jasmine. You can buy a little 3-inch pot of that, and after a few years it can look like this. And I have to cut that back and stay on it, and it will root pretty good as well. Here's another jasmine. This is sunset jasmine. Once you see it, it really makes sense because of its variegated but different sunset-like colors. Again, our gorgeous Purple Queen and lemon coming up, lemony and green, and the Tradescantia, this is spiderwort on the bottom, and that's part of the Purple Queen family. This is pothos. Here's the dragon wing begonia. Then a standard jasmine, sometimes called Confederate jasmine, and they will have white blooms. This is one of the few geraniums that are still going after a whole summer of heat here. This is a life plant. Here's our Hawaiian tea. That's TI. That's our acacia palm, and they have to be in some shade. And there's a little one. We're gonna slip in here and see desert rose that she's probably done blooming to the left there. And then, of course, our coleus, which is wonderful. Then, our superstar with those fall colors. Look at these variegated leaves in a standard croton. C-R-O-T-O-N. And again, some of the pots, they're done, but there are some geraniums, and they will come back and rebloom. Flax lily. And then some potted up lily of the Nile. And then we're going to go up, if you remember, our wonderful copper plant. If you're in Florida, you will see this in the nursery is like a 2-foot bush. But here at my take, it's up to the top of the roof of the house. And she is gorgeous. I do trim her down, but she just loves that spot. More croton for color. This is how we can get some fall color in our garden here in the deep south. And there's some seed tassels. And this incredible marble queen pothos. Look at her. She loves a spot under the tree. Now we have a couple of white ginger left. And this is the last of the little purple gingers. The last of the marigolds. They look sad to the northerners, but the thing has lasted through the summer. This beautiful yellow bush, it's a younger bush, and it is called Thryallis. There's a couple names for this one, but the one that sticks with me the most is a firecracker bush. And they do well here. Here you've seen before maybe our Pandora vine. Look at her. She's just happy as a clam. And the competition there with the purple passion flower. And we're going to see some jatropha in a couple of spots. Here is the last of the crepe myrtle. And here's our wonderful jatropha battling for position. Here's Mr. Butterfly wanting to get in the film, and of course our beautiful bougainvillea. We'll get a quick pan of that sunlight coming through the leaves. And here you can see our Old Glory and our Scottish rampant lion flag. Gotta have a terracotta angel for the garden. And here's a view past the car. And you can see how neat and tidy this can be for you if you stay on top of it. It's not that hard, but in and about, it has a lot of freedom to grow and do what it wants. Now we're going to see some fall decor for the front porch. Now we struggled to get this film done, and unfortunately some of the flowers have closed because it has rained here for a week, but everything loves it. And you see that the mums and the golden sedum just popping. Here's some dragon wing begonia, polka dot plant, coleus, and the real showstopper is probably our pineapple ginger. Look at the size of it. It's out of this world. Now I have to move the geraniums that are normally here because of the intense summer heat. But these will take over, and look how glorious. Some call them shampoo, I don't know why, your shampoo ginger. And here's our little touch of fall. Door swag, pumpkins, and another pineapple ginger, just divine. And you see how I let that purple queen go. Now over to the left here, we're going to see a rubber tree that I get the cuttings to start the little ones. And then the most exciting is for Sharon Williamson in California that sent us a piece of her orchid cactus. So Sharon, look how good it's doing. Really pleased with that one. Another small dracena. And you'll see what I was saying earlier, because this is more in the shade, this geranium is just getting ready to come back and bloom and be incredible again. Little begonia in the bottom there, but look at her. She's so happy. We went from 90s to 80s. Boy, big deal, right? And here is the ponytail palm. This is the little one. They can get really big, and they store their water in that bulb that looks like an onion. And a beautiful lemon crop sedum. Here's polka dot plant. Made it through the heat. And the glorious purslane. But I gotta show you, this might be the surprise of the summer. This little petunia, which they don't last even to maybe just the 4th of July. She's reblooming because of all the rain we got, and she's giving it another go. Our fabulous angel wing begonia, she's all done flowering, but the leaves are still so pretty. So guys, hopefully you liked our fall garden tour. You know, we had to finish it up, let you see what's going on. Take care, and hopefully you're enjoying the end of your garden for fall. We'll see you soon in the next one, and guess what? We got a lot coming up. And guys, next week, remember, we'll be back to our 3 days a week for you. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Happy autumn. See you soon.